What's up, guys? Welcome to Bet the Day for June 5th, 2022. Hope everyone's doing well and hope everyone is ready to make some money. Let me just make sure we have some audio here on YouTube here. Might be struggling a little bit with the audio, but we will be back. We'll be ready to go. Hope everyone's doing well, guys. If you're joining me on TikTok, welcome. If you're on YouTube, welcome, guys. It's going to be a great day. We're back here normal time. Gotta love that. It should be a lot of fun. Good morning. Let's make some money. Let's make this coin today. Kids to bark. Love it. Let's go, Boston. There we go. Hey, can someone do me a favor here? Please, please, please. If you're watching on TikTok right now, could you go over to YouTube and let me know how the sound quality is? Can somebody do that for me? Somebody, please, please, please go. Link at the bio, click it, YouTube, and it should be live right on there. If someone could do that, that would be lovely for me. Boston in 5. You got to love that. Boston should be good in 5. I feel really good about them today. I think they get the job done. In the future, I don't know today. I got to go with the Warriors just because of the number. But again, I feel like the Warriors will win today. I do, but I feel good about Boston for the entire series. I think it's a good bounce back spot for the Warriors. I think it's just they're at home. They're a better team. I mean, the Celtics shot 52% from the field in the last game, or 52% from the 3-point line. I should say 52% from the field. So with that being said, I really got to trust that the Celtics do not get the job done today. I can't see them shooting 52%, but again, you also got a lot out of Jason Tatum last game, and that was huge. Or you didn't get a lot out of Jason Tatum, I should say. You got nothing out of Jason Tatum in the last game. You got a lot of assists. He needs to score tonight. The audio is valid in the YouTube. Love that. Valid in the YouTube. So that means good, right? Valid in the YouTube. I don't want to make sure that's not invalid in YouTube, but the audio is good in the YouTube. I'm feeling good about that. Warriors -4. I'm on the Warriors tonight. Now we can relax. Now we can settle in. Yes, love that. Audio is good on YouTube. Gotta love it. And if any audio problems are bad, guys, we're on the road again. So just let me know. But love that now. Now we can settle in. Audio is good. So anyways, guys, let's keep it going here. I love the Warriors tonight at -4. But again, I have a Celtics jersey on. If the Celtics come and win this game, I wouldn't be surprised. You didn't get anything out of Jason Tatum. We'll talk about this game in a little more depth in a little bit here. But, overall, I think this is a good bounce back spot for the Warriors. We saw what Draymond said. Draymond came in and said, I don't think the Celtics are going to shoot 52% from the three-point line. I don't think you're going to get that. You got it out of guys not like Jason Tatum and not like Jaylen Brown. And that was what Draymond said. He's like, I don't think the Celtics are going to be this good again from the three-point line. We'll be fine. I'm not saying that's not going to happen, but again, it's tough to shoot 52% from the three-point line. That's why the Celtics were able to crawl back into the game. Poole and Looney usually better at home than game one. Yeah, I mean, I look at the Warriors. You really didn't get a lot out of Poole. You didn't get anything out of Draymond. Steph Curry was sensational, but again, when he needed to make the shots weren't there. He had a great first quarter. Like, Steph Curry can't have a second quarter where he doesn't score. Now, granted, I thought Steve Kerr didn't really play him enough in the second quarter, allow him to get in the rhythm. But, when you get him game one there in the first quarter and he dominates, second quarter, he should have been scoring a little bit more. If you look at his first quarter production versus the rest of the game, it was a different player. So I think Steph's big tonight. Again, I think he's better on the assists. And I think the Warriors get the job done because it's more of a team effort. That's just my thought. I do bet against my team. People don't think I bet against my team. I do it all the time. But anyways, guys, before we get into the picks, before we get into everything, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on TikTok, guys. We were in Nashville last night doing content. So we're going to have a ton of content posted on Team Parlay Sports and the Bet the Day page and my personal page as well. So make sure you check that out, guys. Live from Nashville, asking people if the Celtics are going to win, asking about their country singers, asking bridesmaids what the divorce rate is in this country. So you got to love that. So we got that, and join Discord, #1 place to talk to me as usual, guys, every single day. It's going off every single morning, guys. So make sure you join Discord. And on top of that, we have merch coming. So got to love that. All those links are in the description below on YouTube. They're all in the bio on TikTok. So it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. We got a lot of great sporting events. We got day baseball. We got night hockey. We have night basketball. Actually, hockey might be a matinee today, right? I could be wrong. Hockey is hockey a 3 o'clock game? But the night game basketball is going to be a lot of fun. So let's get into it, guys. Yesterday, quick little recap here. Now, a lot of people were messaging me saying, hey, what do you think about the Oilers? Why are you on the Avs today? Do you have a website for your picks? I don't have a website yet. I just have them on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, they're up there. We're going to get a website pretty soon for the picks. But again, all the social handles. So TikTok, Instagram. So we don't post every day on there for picks, but we're every day on TikTok. That's kind of our #1 spot right now. And then we'll be having our website. I think in the next week or two, we'll be getting the website up. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you want picks, they're always on TikTok. They're usually up before the show. Sometimes they're up after the show. We taking a Celtics player prop tonight. Jason Tatum points. I think Jason Tatum points is my favorite player prop tonight, just because I think he's going to bounce back. We saw he's wearing the Kobe Celtics gear, the Kobe wore for his Celtics workout. I think he bounces back tonight. If there's one guy that I'm going to take to have a great game, it's going to be Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics. I don't think we're going to get the production that we got out of the role players like we did in the last game. I think it's going to be Jason Tatum. It's going to have to be Jason Tatum. But anyways, let's talk about the Avs and the Oilers. Now, this series is pretty much done now with the Avs up 3-0. Avalanche moneyline -130. So I had a lot of people message me. I had a lot of people say, hey, Tanner, why are you on the Avs? Why are you on the Avs? Aren't the Oilers due for a win? And I don't really bet. I'm just going to give you guys my theory on this. Yes, Warriors win game 2. I'm going to give you guys my theory on this. I don't bet off teams being due. I never bet off teams being due. I never do. I try not to, at least, because the Avalanche are just such a better team. We saw that last night. Mike Smith was sensational. That's the best possible game you were going to get out of the Oilers on the defensive end of the ice and out of Mike Smith. Best possible game, and they still didn't win it. That's got to be pretty deflating. I mean, Mike Smith was the second star of the game last night. They were outshot 43-29. Edmonton's got to be better on offense if they want to win, but overall, Mike Smith was sensational last night. He was very, very good. He kept them in the game. He made some great shots. Your channel is great. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, he made some great shots last night. So this, it's the best game you're going to have Smith, and they still lost. So I don't bet off teams being due. I bet off the better team. And you know what? Honestly, if I lost last night, I'd be okay with that because that's my team. You're from Boston. I'm from Connecticut, but I currently live in Boston now. I don't know how much longer I'll be in Boston, but I'm in Boston definitely till August. I am in Boston. I love the Celtics. I love the Red Sox and all that. So do you think Clay's improved? I think Clay's improved. I do think Clay's improved. I really do. I think he's better on offense. I still think he's missing the defense. I mean, he missed 900 and something days of basketball, right? Like, he's had really tough luck. I think he's better on offense. Now he's getting there, but still defensively, he's not the same player. Can you shout out Alejandra? She's watching and loves your channel. Shout out Alejandra. Shout out to you for watching. I appreciate you. Gotta love it. Peace, Tanner. Kids up early, giving us free info. None of that clicking the link in the bio stuff. Well, clicking the link in the bio, join Discord. That's where you get the picks. But everything's free, guys. I see these cappers. And I love a lot of them. I do. What's up, young Jordan? How we doing? I see a lot of them on here, guys. Like, why are you leaving Boston? I might be going to Dallas. I'm not sure. We're figuring out. Might be going to Dallas for football season because our office is out of Dallas. So I might be working down there for football because we do like traveling tailgate games, I think, so we'll be at Texas A&M doing content. We'll be at UT doing content. We'll be at Texas Tech doing content. So we'll be at all the SEC and Big 12 football games. So it might be easier. I'm not sure yet, though. Again, that's still in the works. But I just want to say one thing before we finish recapping yesterday. When someone says, what city you call home? I don't know, probably Connecticut. I'm not really from a city. I'm from like a small town. So I would say, Connecticut is my home, but I do love Boston. Yankees run line tonight. Yeah, I mean, Yankees run line's never a bad bet. You just look, but it's always juice. That's my take. Now it's like Dodgers always juice, Yankees always juice when they're playing a bad team. But I will say this. I would love to come to a Bills game. Bills Patriots, that would be awesome. Do content up there. That would be great. I think we're trying to figure that out. That's in the works a little bit. But I'll say this, guys, before we get into the picks. If someone says it's very expensive. We got a lot of questions about Boston. It's very expensive. That's another reason too. It's very expensive. The cost of living is so freaking high up there. So yeah, we might be transitioning somewhere else just because of that. Come to a Bills game. It's a great time. I will for sure. But I'll say this, guys. If someone says like, yo, here's my free pick, and they don't explain it, or like, yo, here's my free pick, get my premium card. Like, we just realize that nobody knows what's like. Obviously, there's people that are great at capping, but it's like nobody knows what's gonna happen in these games. Like, we don't know. So like, buying picks, there's so many great free resources. That's my take. That's why I don't charge or ever charge. Like, we make money in a different way. We don't make it money off charging people for picks, but I just think there's so much value. Like, if you see someone guaranteed winner, like, no, there's no guaranteed winner. Finish what you're saying before you read comments. It's hard. I'm trying to balance that. Like, we get so many comments on here and I love it. I absolutely love it. But it's like, I'm here, I'm there. So it can be hard to follow. I'm sorry about that, guys. If I read the comments, I like getting to everyone. Tanner Kern, man, the people. We want to get to everyone's questions. We want to get to everyone's comments. Okay, last comment I'll read, then I'm getting into the recap. Then we'll go back to the comments. Home Depot has a bunch of locks for sale. LOL. Yeah, everyone asks me for locks every day. Like, what's the lock? I don't have a lock. I have best bet. You want a lock, go to Home Depot. That's what I say. Man, the people for real. Man, the people for real. Come on now. All right. So again, the Avalanche -130. They won last night. That was a big win for us. That got us into the green yesterday. We were 3-2. Phoenix. I will be in Phoenix at some point during football season. Twins versus Blue Jays over 8.5. There were 15 runs scored and 10 runs scored in the first 4 innings, so we cashed that very, very easily. Blue Jays were 5 of 14 with runners in scoring position. Easy money there. I'm going to whip through yesterday's picks so we can get to today and talk about basketball and all that. Guardians moneyline minus 126. They sold in a major way. Lost 5-4. Orioles only had 4 hits, but they hit 3 homers. Still, though, the numbers were there for the Guardians. I had to take it. Red Sox money line minus 124 versus the A's. Red Sox dominated. We're going to go back to them again today for positive money. Frankie Montas on the mound kind of scares me a little bit. He's got elite strikeout ability, but Nick Pivetta, was sensational yesterday. He struck out 7, and the Red Sox were 7 of 17 runners in scoring position. You can't argue with that. And then Astros run line versus the Royals. The Royals blew them off the field yesterday. The Astros only had 5 hits. They didn't hit a homer. We were banking on them getting up early, dominating with their offense, and winning from the bullpen. That didn't happen. So that was our day yesterday. We were 3-2. Another green day, though. We went 4-1 to 3-2. So still, 7-3 in the past 2 days. We'll take that. We're winning money if you play them as straights, if you play them as parlays. Haven't had great luck, but if you're playing all of them, play 2 or 3, probably winning some money. So let's see what we can do here. Mike Hawk over 1.5 bases. I don't know what he's done. Let me see here. Let me get to some comments, then we'll get into talking about basketball. We talk about basketball. I'm only answering comments about basketball, people. Only answering comments about basketball. Mike Hawk, you got the name wrong. Yeah, you got the name wrong. Minus Houston 1.5, minus Braves 1.5, Toronto 1.5, and just be a little hesitant. I think with Toronto, they are hitting the baseball, but again, it's tough to win. It's a troll name. Yeah, there we go. It's a troll name. Mike Hawk. There you go. I got that. That was funny. See, I see this shit. I see it. I don't recognize it in the moment, but yeah, Mike Hawk. Yeah. Ligma. Have you ever heard what Ligma is? That's one of those two. But yeah, anyways, that was a good one. Houston 1.5, Astros 1, Toronto 1.5, Braves 1.5 there. I don't hate that at all. I think I would be on those sides 100%. I think Houston bounces back today with the vengeance. But yeah, that's what that. Just be cautious with run line parlays, because I think it is tough to win by 2 runs in baseball. That's always the case. When you're playing parlays, I don't know what you're going for juice wise or odds wise, but try to get a safe bet in there too. And I never, you guys got me rattled now with these names. I never go, run line. I usually do run line, 2 money lines. When we do a 3-team parlay, and I got this actually from McNasty, so I want to give him credit. When you're doing a 3-team parlay, you want to get that heavy favorite in there, just one leg of it, just so it becomes more like a 2-leg parlay. And even if you get like a minus 180, minus 200 that you think is going to win, that really can boost the odds. Now, if you put like the Los Angeles Dodgers on a parlay at minus 330, that's not going to do a damn thing for you. Yippee. What up, Sharky? How we doing, Sharky? Good day, Sharky. Mike Litteris over 1.5 bases today. I think that's the play. But anyways, guys, let's get into basketball talk for today. Again, we'll probably do a little bit quicker of a show. We're en route to Dallas. We'll be there on Monday, working out of the studio. Then we'll be doing morning shows, night shows, middle of the day shows, everything, guys. Play run line. Yeah, you got to play run lines. You do play of the day. There we go. Well, I'll get you a play. I haven't even started talking about the plays of the day. But you got to play run lines when you're talking about heavy favorites in baseball, because again, if you're playing straights, there's no value taking a minus 220. But I'm kind of high in under. I'll talk about that in a minute here. But I feel like when I play baseball bets, when I bet baseball, right, there's no value in heavy money line favorites playing them in straights. If you're playing straights, you need to play run lines 100%. But when you're doing parlays, you got a little more leeway depending on how much money you're trying to make. I mean, higher risk, higher reward, right? Lower risk, lower reward, but still. I would go money lines. I would mix the money lines and the run lines for parlays. For straights, 100% heavy favorites, you got to play run line. Can't change it up now. Been on the wrong side. Last 2 games were changed the day today. Go Warriors minus 4. I'm on the Warriors tonight, guys. I'm wearing a Celtics jersey, and I did that to emphasize my point here today. Usually when I bet against a team, I don't wear their jersey, but I'm doing this to prove a point. And honestly, I'll be happy either way. If the Warriors cover the spread, the only way I won't be happy if the Celtics lose by 1 to 4 points tonight. 1 to 4, because you know what? Nobody covers. What's up? Remember me from Fenway? Red Sox 1.5 guy. Oh, I love that. Red Sox run line guy. I love that. I have so much clips from Fenway. What What clip was it? Remind me what clip it was, because I have so many clips from Fenway, but I will remember it if you tell me like what you were wearing and all that. Also, what's baseball day? We'll get into baseball in a minute, guys, here. So Celtics and Warriors. We're going to talk about this. We're going to spend a lot of time talking about the Celtics and the Warriors today, people, because this is very exciting for me. Red Sox odds are, dude, what's up, man? Yo, your video went viral. Okay, so I got to give a shout out to this kid, Dean. Dean is literally, Dean, I don't want to say your age on here because I might be promoting underage underage, sports investing. But so Dean actually came up to me. We were talking. We're at Fenway, and we're on Warriors today. Yes, we're at Fenway, and I was talking to some girl. We were doing I was asking for locks outside of Fenway Park. If you haven't seen this video, go check it out. It's on the betting page. I think I might have it pinned. I'm not sure. I don't think I do anymore, but go down, look for it. It's worth it. We're at Fenway, and I was talking to these girls, and they were talking about some inappropriate things, and I would say them on here again, but I've been kicked off TikTok so many times, and I really can't afford to get kicked off TikTok anymore, so I try to limit what I say. But they were talking about some inappropriate things, and then Dean comes up, and he goes, yo, I got a lock for you. Red Sox run line, odds are juiced. Gotta love it. Like that was the funniest thing ever, and the kid's 15 years old. And I'm like, that's so funny, man. And, obviously it didn't hit Dean, but, Prize Picks. Then you go, Prize Picks going well. I'm like, gee, that's so funny. So, yeah, Dean, I give you a lot of credit, man. I had no clue what any of that stuff meant. Then they lost 13-4. Yeah, I had no clue what any of that stuff meant when I was, when I was 13. And I was thinking about this, too. Like, when I was a young kid, like, gambling wasn't, like, sports betting wasn't as big as it is because it wasn't legal, right? So this kid's a celebrity. Dean's a celebrity. Dean, if you're ever at Fenway again and I'm out there, you come say hi to me, okay? You got to promise me that. If I'm ever at Fenway and you're there, you come say hi to me. Way to buy the NBA, not count the 3 by the Heat. Way to buy the NBA and not count the 3 by the Heat. The Heat missed the 3. What 3 are we talking about? The Heat missed the 3. Trent finally got a bet correct. Guys, Trent gets bets correct all the time. I think someone went through and did his numbers. He was like 51%. He gets them right a lot. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, just because Trent is on a team, like a lot of people were saying, Trent was on the Dodgers and that's why we should have went Pirates. No, for damn sure you were on the Dodgers too. You weren't on the Pirates. Don't give me that. Strus got out of bounds. Strus won, I think. Listen, I don't think back to the Heat Celtics series. I don't remember that moment, but I don't think back to that series because it doesn't matter because the Celtics advanced. And if you're still on the Heat, if you can walk out of that series saying that the Miami Heat were a better team than the Boston Celtics, you are outside of your mind. Outside your mind. Granted, the Celtics got through the Bucks. That was the toughest series to get through, and they didn't have Chris Middleton, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? The Celtics were a much better team. Much better than the Miami Heat. Tell me you have ever seen an NBA game go back 5 minutes and take a 3-point away 5 minutes later. Take a 3-point away 5 minutes later. They did not go through. They did not go through and play 5 minutes and then take a 3-point away. Max Drew's 3 was reversed 5 minutes after, but were they playing for 5 minutes? No. Y'all hate on Trent, but he really ain't bad. No, it's not. Parlays is because he's taking people's picks. In my life, I'm a diehard Heat fan, not upset at all. Great series, but still never seen it happen in my life without a review. I got to go back. One shot doesn't make you win or lose a game. He's salty. Yeah, they did, dude. Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't talk about that. Way better than the Heat. 100% way better than the Heat. And like I said, one shot doesn't make a game. If you want to call one shot makes a game, you can go to the Jimmy Butler 3 and he shot that ball and he probably shouldn't have shot that ball. Massachusetts board and raised after the Heat. Love that. You can go back to the Jimmy Butler shot where everyone was mad because he shot the ball, right? With the 3-pointer at the end of the game. But again, Jimmy Butler earned the right to shoot that, and one shot doesn't make the game. They played for 5 minutes and took it back. Shit was insane, but C's played better. C's were better at the entire game. Tanner, when are you going to start betting soccer, man? A lot of value. I know there's a lot of value on soccer. I got to learn about it more so. Like, I can't. Honestly, I can get on here and shoot the shit about basketball and baseball and hockey and football and all that, but I can't do that about soccer. So I really got to learn it before I can actually bet it. Because if I'm telling someone to bet something, I gotta know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Comments are rolling in, people. I'm back for rent money. It shouldn't come down to one shot. Your team should have been winning. The tennis is so much. Tennis is a lot of value on tennis. I don't know how to bet tennis, but there's a lot of value. Gary Payton X Factor because he's another guy who can shoot 3 and Ds. I'm hoping Warriors pull it off today. My plus 900 future. I got 3 units on it. Derek White over on points, easy lock. I see. Let's go. See, I wouldn't say Derek White is a lock on points, just because like Are you really going to get the production? Are you really going to get 21 points out of Derek White tonight? Like, I don't know, but there's a few guys off the bench that could score at any time. Like, you look at what Derek White did, great. Grant Williams didn't do a damn thing. So is Grant Williams going to be the guy to step up tonight? That's why with those role players, I don't love doing, the points props, because I've seen so many games where Derek White's had 5 points. Over under 2.5 goals. He was 7.5 last game. I got Horford 50-1 for finals MVP. Let's up and go. And you know what? I think that's not a bad bet there. If Horford can continue to put up the numbers he's putting up, that's going to be fine. Now, if you want Horford to win finals MVP, you better hope Jason Tatum has the same exact night that he had in game 1, and the Celtics find a way to win the series doing that, because, it's probably not going to go to Al Horford. The one benefit that you have with Al Horford is it's like his first finals, right? He's here. The Celtics are playing for him. They're rallying around him. So you got a chance there. But, it's going to be, if it's the Celtics, it's Jason Tatum number 1. No matter what, no matter how he plays this series, it's Jason Tatum number 1. It's going to be Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart number 2 and 3, right? And then everyone else. They don't want to give it to Al Horford. They could get away with, but they ain't going to give it to Derek White. They ain't going to give it to. They're not going to give it to Jordan Poole, maybe if he started playing better. But like the role players, they don't want to give it to them. They want to give it to the stars. They want to give it to Steph Curry or Jason Tatum. That's how it is, people. Because half these people who watch basketball have no clue who Derek White is. They know Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown possibly, and Steph Curry. Vegas try and trap everyone with the Horford shit right now. See, give it to Horford, damn it. Also not shooting 6-8 from 3. No way. When I pool MVP, those long shots are worth it. Again, I wouldn't put your life savings on them. Baca won it before. I'm not sure if Serge won it. But again, the NBA is a star-driven league. They want to give it to stars. It's a star-driven league. What's up, Tanner? Happy Sunday, brother. How we doing? Keys, locks. Good day to win some money. But they want to give it to the stars, guys. The NBA is star-driven. They want to give it to Jason Tatum. They want to give it to Jaylen Brown. Those two guys for the Boston Celtics. And you know what, too? If Jaylen Brown gets it, it's like, what about Jason Tatum? So it's like they want to give it to Tatum and Curry and blah, blah, blah. I watch White in San Antonio. Absolutely a beast. He's a stud, guys. He's a stud. But, like, I've seen so many games this year where he's had 6 points. Like, that's why I'm just saying for the props play on it, I don't know if you want to go over on his points total, because you don't know what you're going to get, how many minutes he's going to get. Like, it could be Peyton Pritchard off the bench. It could be that guy, getting the job done. It could be Grant Williams, right? Grant Williams looked like a god in what game was it, game 7 of the Buck series? He shows up in the Heat series, and he's not great for a couple games, right? It's up and down with those bench players. I want to bet on consistency. Jason Tatum, after a bad game, is usually pretty consistent in his next game. Go Red Sox. Love that. Golden State winning by 10. I sure hope so, because I got them at -4. Like I said, the only way I'll be upset tonight if the Celtics lose. And, if the Celtics win, whatever, I lost my money. But again, Celtics up 2-0. I get to go to a parade, hopefully. So, I'm feeling good about that. But at the same time, too, if the Celtics lose, but they cover the spread, I will be upset because I chose the wrong bet. But you know what? If I lose my Warriors bet, and I am on the Warriors, and I love the Warriors, and I'm wearing the Celtics jersey right now because all you people out there don't believe that I bet against the Warriors. There's a lot of people, I shouldn't say that, bet against the Celtics. There's a lot of people that come on here every day and say, oh, you don't bet against your team. You're a Boston. You bullshit. I bet against my team all the time. But I'm doing this to emphasize the point here. I have a Celtics jersey on, and I'm going to take the Warriors tonight. Who bets against their own team? I bet against my own team all the time. Are we on the Lightning? Yes, we are on the Lightning. Yes, we are. Brody, I hope Warriors bet hits, man. Money over my team. Yeah, it's always money over the team, but, it's going to be a sweat. And again, guys, I will bet on the Celtics when I believe they're going to win in this series, and I think they are going to win the series. So I'll bet if you take a 7-game series, I'll bet on the Celtics more times than I'll bet on the Warriors. Betting against Igor, never a good idea. Betting against Igor, yeah, but you got Andre Vasilevsky in the net on the other side, too. Like, Igor, listen, they're both phenomenal goaltenders. They're phenomenal goaltenders. Okay, let's talk basketball, people. Let's talk about the Celtics game. Let's talk about the Celtics Warriors right now. Come on now, people. Come on now. Let's focus up. Let's regroup. I'm gonna have a little water here. Get a little hydration. It's hot here down in Nashville. All right. It's hot in the South, people. Smart bettors always bet against their team if the value is there. Yeah. And honestly, you really have no allegiance when you're betting. Like, you have no allegiance. And granted, I'll watch the game tonight and I'll be good because if the Celtics go on a massive run and the Warriors aren't going to cover, win the freaking game, Boston. Win the game. You know what? That's a bet where I'm okay losing my money, I guess. Like, again, am I going to go heavy on Warriors -4 tonight? No, I'm not going to put my life savings on Warriors -4 because anything can happen in this basketball game. But, I'm still going to bet. I'm still going to bet the team that I believe is going to win the game. Curry and Poole going off for 30 each. See, I think Curry's point total dips down a little bit tonight. I think Jordan Poole's goes up a little bit. I think the Warriors are going to have a more well-rounded game tonight. That's going to take some production away from Curry tonight. Like Durant said, they don't care about our money. We like the three-way parlay with the Warriors. Three-way parlayed with Warriors. I don't hate that. Yeah, I mean, you can parlay any of my picks. Like, as people ask what my best bets are for the day, it's like I give you five, 6 picks every day. Like, I think everyone's going to hit. Obviously, it doesn't happen every day, but I think everyone's going to pick. So, I don't hate the parlay, the 60-minute parlay time, the 60-minute money line time with the Warriors -4. So, the Warriors came out really tough in game 1, but they lost. Obviously, Boston came back. Now, I'll ask you guys a question. Do you think Boston, fought their way back into the basketball game, or do you think the Warriors opened the door up? Because, it's hard to really tell because the Celtics made so many shots that I don't think they're going to make in every single game. But the Warriors also, kind of took the foot off the gas a little bit. They had, the Warriors won't slack this fourth quarter. Both. Yeah, David, I 100% agree with that both. The Warriors are a team that, they've been so good in the past that when a team gets down on one knee, they finish them off. And they were unable to do that with the Celtics. They had too many turnovers. It was just a sloppy game overall, I thought. I thought there were, obviously shots were going in, but, both teams took their turn being really sloppy and really good, right? Warriors left the foot off the pedal. I agree with that. I thought Steph needed to be better down the stretch. He obviously came out great. I thought he cooled down a little bit. And then there was no well-roundedness for that Warriors team. Andrew Wiggins had a great game. Obviously, Wiggins will be the X factor. Wiggins is very good. I think he's going to be a difference maker in this game. But, you look at the Warriors, what they did. You got no production out of Draymond. You didn't get much out of Clay. You got nothing off the bench, right? That's not how they work. When the Warriors are playing great, Jordan Poole is scoring. Steph Curry's scoring. He's also assisting. Wiggins had 20, right? That was big for them. Draymond Green, I'll tell you this right now. Draymond Green, I'm going to break the fourth wall here. I'm talking directly to you. Why the hell are you going coast to coast? Why? Brewers are not winning the World Series. We're not doing this again today. They're not. Why is Draymond Green going coast to coast? The Boston Celtics should freaking double Steph Curry and then let Draymond Green shoot as many wide open 3-pointers as he wants to shoot. Let him shoot them all. Because he ain't going to make them. He's not going to make them. Let Draymond Green shoot as many as you want, and you better guard Steph Curry. If I see tonight, obviously I want Steph Curry. I want the Warriors to cover the spread. I'm betting on the Warriors, right? But, if you're the Boston Celtics, if you were the Boston Celtics, and you, in Steph Curry, if you back up from Steph Curry, and you give him room to shoot a 3-pointer, what do you think he's going to do? He sees it, he shoots it. That's Steph Curry. Grant, I'm not a basketball freaking guru here or anything. I'm just talking betting. But Steph Curry cannot be left open. Leave Draymond open in the corner. We saw it in game 1. Leave him open. If Draymond Green beats you, I can live with that. I can live with it. If you double Steph Curry and shut him down, Draymond Green becomes, Mr. Magic Man and can make every freaking shot, that's fine. That's fine. But the Celtics need to shut down Steph Curry in a way. They need to find a way to get to him. I got Warriors. They just can't see Celtics winning. Yeah, I mean, I don't think, it's not that I can't see the Celtics winning the game because obviously they won in game 1. They did in game 1. They can do it in game 2. My thought process is, well, here's the thing. The Boston Celtics are not going to shoot 52% from the 3-point line. I don't see that happening. Rangers going to sweep the Lightning. I don't think so, but maybe. Colorado's going to advance to the finals. Well, that's not rocket science. I got the Dodgers winning the World Series. Dodgers good. In my opinion, C's got outplayed 3 quarters. 4th quarter, they went nuts when it mattered. Draymond 3-14. Yeah, Draymond sucked. I got Warriors today. Just can't see Celtics winning. You're betting Warriors with a Celtics jersey on. Okay, Dodgers or Yankees. Well, here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. And if you guys watch me every day, there's a lot of people that do watch me every day on here. How many times do I get someone coming on saying, oh, you don't bet against your team. You don't bet against your team. I'm proving the point. I'm emphasizing it. Okay, I'll take Warriors and I'll wear the Celtics jersey. Man of the people. Tanner Kern is a man of the people. Dodgers not winning, they can't hit. Well, that's a bit of a stretch, George. That's a bit of a stretch. Let's be real, George. The Dodgers can't hit. They have the best hitting lineup. They have the best lineup, name-wise, top to bottom in baseball. Yes, sir. Are they hitting the best? No, but they can hit. He's betting with his pocket, not his heart. There we go. I love it, guys. I'm coming on here. Would you rather have me come on here and say, listen, the Boston Celtics are going to win. Celtics in 4. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you guys what I think. My play today is the Warriors. So in game 3, when we get someone on and I take the Celtics in game 1 at home, most likely we will see, right? Please defend me and say, hey, he bet against his own team wearing his own team's jersey. Come on. That's freaking epic shit right there. Max Scherzer responded to dog biting his hand story. I saw that on Twitter. Max Scherzer is a weird guy. He's being realistic about a lot of people are delusional. There we go. Spread or money line. Well, obviously, if you're playing a parlay, I would go money line, but there's no value. I don't think there's much value there. If you're taking Golden State money line straight up. Like, I'm not going to say names. There's some capper on here that I heard that gave like Golden State money line as a play in game 1 and said it was like the lock of the century. It might have been like a 50 unit play. I'm not going to say who it was. I'm not going to name names on here. I'm sure a lot of people know, but like, obviously you're playing like anything can happen in these basketball games, as we know. I think you got to go spread. More than anything, I don't think you can take money line if you're playing it straight up. I think that's too risky, depending on how big your unit size is. D-backs money line. I see the D-backs money lines rolling in here today. People want to know about the D-backs, guys. We haven't even finished talking about basketball. This is why we bounce back and forth so much, guys. I'm a man of the people. I answer everyone's questions, so I'm just saying that. So if someone comes in now, AA, I don't know. It might have been AA. I'm not sure. It might have been AO. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know him at all, but I just see. If you're a 100 unit better, like $100 unit size is like a normal bet. That's a typical better, right? If you take average, that's a typical better, right? If you bet 50 units, it's $5,000. The frig. Okay. Everyone wants the D-backs. Everyone wants the D-backs. The D-backs. The D-backs. The D-backs. Who's the D-backs? Come on now. Give me. Zach Gallen, yeah, I'm not going to bet against Zach Gallen. -154, I think that's a good bet. Run line, I don't love it. Run line, I think it's a good money line parlay piece. I think for 7.5 with the over, I don't think that's a bad bet either. Both teams hit the ball, and that's insane. All right, let's see here. Twins money line. We'll talk baseball in a minute here, guys. Am I on the Twins? Hell no, I'm on the Blue Jays. Yankees line's way too high, 100%. Red Sox could lose today. George Hill is trash. I'm on A's. Team total, it's over. Red Sox could lose today. For plus money, the Boston Red Sox hit the baseball. The Athletics don't do that. TKO bet said that. The guys, and honestly, too, I'll say one more thing about that. If you're paying someone to tell you Warriors money line, don't. The whole world was on Warriors money line. If you're paying someone to give you Warriors money line, don't do that. All right, I love the energy. Gotta love the energy. The energy is about to shift. The energy has shifted, as Marcus Smart said. The energy has shifted. Are you betting Warriors -4? Yes, I am. Yes, bro. Celtics. I'm a Bulls fan who's been on Boston since the playoffs started. You know what's funny too? The Bulls. Like, I was on the Bulls early in the season. I thought they were gonna have a really good year. Obviously, it didn't happen, but I thought they were gonna do something. Every sports better said the Phillies were trapped yesterday. LOL. A lot of money lost on that game. You see the Bozo charge for picks and saying if it doesn't hit, then they get the next one free. Well, yeah. I mean, I would hope they would get. Guys, nobody knows what's gonna happen. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. Okay, like premium picks. Like, you better have a pretty good. If you're buying, you better have a pretty good freaking track record. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. It's supposed to refund the money. Yeah, hey, come on now. But like, again, too, if I paid $100 for a pick, right, and I actually bought into the 50 unit bet, I'm not getting the $5,000 back on $100 unit size. Celtic in 6, I do like that. If Golden State wins the finals, I will move to Pakistan. So you're out 4 units now? I'm not out 4 units. What do you mean I'm out 4 units? If you paying 4 picks, just cash at me and I'll give you my opinion. Just like, yeah, it's opinion, guys. If you're paying for picks, you're paying for opinions. You're paying for opinions. But again, there's so many. Scroll up, LOL. Keys locks. Where does that say? I'm scrolling up, keys locks. What am I looking for here? So you're out 4 units. Who's out 4 units? Wait, what happens if the pick misses 4 in a row? There you go. You're out 4 units. There you go. If they miss 4 in a row, you're out 4 units if you're doing 1. Where do you bet? So today I'm in Tennessee, so I'm betting Tennessee, obviously, FanDuel, DraftKings, all that good stuff. I'm usually in Connecticut. Well, I'm in Boston, but I'm from Connecticut, so I bet on FanDuel and DraftKings. Are the Angels finally winning? I don't know. It's tough to say. Also, Bet Rivers, but Bet Rivers sucks, in my opinion. That's just my take. It's not good. So Diamondbacks today. Yeah, I'm on the Diamondbacks, guys. Zach Gallen on the mound. I'm on the Diamondbacks. The Reds, guys. We got to talk basketball. Everyone wants to talk baseball. It's playoff. We're gonna have plenty of time to talk baseball leading into football season. And you know what? Once we get into football, no one's going to want to talk about baseball. Reds minus 178 against Patrick Corbin. Luis Castillo's been money. He's been really, really good since coming back. Yeah, I'd go with them. I don't love run line again. I don't think it's a great bet. I think the under could be a decent bet. Both teams are very inconsistent at the plate. I don't hate the under of 9.5 there. That's just my tip. Bet openly, 1% juice. Bet openly is great with the 1% juice. You can't beat that. And it's available in pretty much every legal, not legal state. So you got to love that. Jaylen Brown under 24.5. I took the last game and he went scoreless for the last 7 minutes. So hype. Can you tell how excited I am for football? I'm very excited. Riding again. Love that. Funny thing, a lot of people not giving stats, no reason. Yes, that's the biggest thing. Like if you're on here and you're giving a legitimate explanation for what you have for your picks, that's one thing. Like that's what I try to do for you guys. I try to give you guys stats because honestly, I'm not going to bet. Like I'm just giving you what I'm betting for that. You don't have to take it or not, but I'm going to give you the stats that I have because a lot of people get, what's popping? Like, here's my picks for the day. Like, get my main card, get my card, DM me for my main card. Like, who the fuck are you? Come on now. Thanks for your help. Love the advice. My boy pays for $10 a month picks and they give him tons of Excel files. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. But it just don't fall for the trap of, here's my picks, here's my card, guaranteed winner, let's ride. Like, no, that's not how it works. Come on now. All right, let's keep going here, guys. We're getting off topic. I got so many comments. I'm bouncing back and forth. Gold chains and Gucci shirt. I'm not going to say anything about the gold chains and the Gucci. Like, I wear my jerseys every day. Gold chains and Gucci shit. If they got gold chains, what's poppin'? I paid for this freaking Range Rover because of my sports picks. Like, no, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. Hammer the blue team because that's my daughter's favorite color. Haha, appreciate you, Taryn. Appreciate you, David Bay. And you know what? I love blue too, so I'm on the same color as your daughter there. Blue's my favorite color as well. Warriors have no matchup for Williams or Horford. Celtics in 6, and I'm a Heat fan. Well, Horford, here's the thing though, like Horford's going to have his presence felt in multiple aspects of this basketball game tonight. Like, is he going to be money from 3-point land? I don't know. There's been games where he's been good. There's been games where he's bad. He's going to be in the paint. He's going to dominate in the paint. He's going to get the rebounds. He's going to be a big assist guy. I see. So like, if you're going points on Horford, just be hesitant throughout the series. He's going to be up and down. We've seen it in every series so far. He's going to be up and down and up and down. But as far as rebounds and assists goes, he's been pretty consistent with those numbers. Why does it matter if you speak? What do you mean? Why does it matter if I speak? It doesn't matter if I speak, but obviously you're listening, so it matters to you. They got Looney. Horford will cool down, and I think he'll receiver teacher. I think he'll cool down when it comes to the points. I do think he's still going to be fine with assists and rebounds. Pirates take the W today. No, I'm not on the Pirates today, guys. I'm on the Diamondbacks. I love the Diamondbacks today. Zach Gallen's hard to bet against. I think the under could be a decent play. Under over, it's tough to say because both teams hit the ball. It's worth taking a chance at 7.5, but again, Zach Gallen's been money. Just taking about controlling the paint mostly. Yeah, I think Al Horford's going to control the paint. I don't know if the scoring's going to be there because between Horford and Williams on the floor at the same time, on the floor one at a time, even they're still very dominant players. I mean, double for Robert Williams, I think is going to hit a lot in the series. I don't know what value you're going to get on that, but double from him is going to be big, especially as they bump his minutes up. Curry and Tatum for 25. What's that? Is that a joint prop on like FanDuel or something? I don't hate that. I think they both step up. Again, Curry's probably going to be again. I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like Curry's going to calm down a little bit. It's going to spread the points to other guys on the floor, and he's going to be a big assist guy. Tatum for 25 tonight. I do think Tatum for 25 is as close to a lock. And you want to lock with a Home Depot, but Tatum's a player that has a bad game, a good game, bad game, good game. I think he has a good game tonight. He is better. Y'all lucky Tyler wasn't playing. Y'all lucky Tyler. Tyler was shit when he was playing. Don't give me that. Come on now. He is a better team. You guys, no, they weren't. In no world were the Miami Heat a better team because you know what, people? You know what? Here's the bottom line. I don't need to give you an opinion. I don't need to give you anything why the Heat or why the Celtics are better than the Heat, because usually I get on here and I say, listen, you're going to tell me Max Strus is better than the freaking role players that the Celtics have. I'm not going to give you that because I'm done doing that. I've done it enough. All I'm going to say is the Celtics won a 7-game series, a.k.a. they are a better team. That's all you need to know, people. If the Celtics win the NBA Finals, they're a better team because they won in 7 games. Can't say, I could have said, what happens if Tatum actually played well in a few of those Miami games, like the games he didn't play well in? Come on now. We used to have Max Strus. I love Max Strus. I think he's a very good player. He's a role player. I'm not a big Max Strus guy. I love Max Strus. I shouldn't say that. But when people act like freaking Max Strus and Bam Adebayo, I mean, Bam was really good on offense against the Celtics, but other than that, don't tell me the Miami Heat were a better team than the Boston Celtics, because you know what? They lost in a 7-game series, and that's how we do it. In America, this is a democracy, okay? The best team wins, the best player plays. They gave them 7 games. The Heat had many chances to win. Lowry never shows up. Lowry's not good. Kyle Lowry is no longer good at basketball, okay? He's not. If Miami won, Golden State would have won in 3. Golden State would have won in 1 game, okay? The freaking Miami Heat would have quit after 1 game, so they would have beat them into submission. Bucks in 4. The only, Bucks in 4 and freaking a game of Madden in the offseason, they're done. If my grandfather didn't die, he would still be alive. What are you talking about? Celtics won, period. There we go. Celtics won, period. There's no debate. Who's the best? You can't debate it anymore. I could give you numbers, guys. I could say, hey, these guys are better on the Celtics than the thing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Celtics won the series. They're a better team. Let them talk baseball with basketball at death. We have talked basketball at death. But I got Celtics win tonight. There you go. Listen, Kyle Lowry is no longer good. In no world was I worried about Kyle. They should have had freaking, what's the other guy? They should have had the other dude on the floor. I forgot. I can't get his name. I'm not, because the Heat aren't even in my head anymore. They should have the backup point guard on the floor. We had no Middleton. It doesn't matter, people, that you had no Middleton. If you ain't first, you're last. Damn right. Oladipo, not Oladipo. Kyle Lowry. Give me the backup point guard for the Heat. Someone give me the backup point guard for the Heat. Not backup, but we're getting off track. Gabe Vincent. There you go. Gabe Vincent should have been on the floor with Kyle Lowry. We're getting off track, people, and we're getting into hockey now. Basketball's done. I have Warriors -4. I have Jason Tatum over his point total tonight. That's what I'm going with. Those are my 2 favorite bets. Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is what it is. He got hurt or whatever. Win Celtics sometimes. Win a Celtics fan sometimes. A little luck doesn't hurt. You also have good rig. This only way to lose. Doesn't matter when the second best player on the team. Doesn't matter when he's second best player. It doesn't matter though, because he wasn't on the floor. Thoughts on Jimmy's shot? This is the last thing I'll say about basketball. We're moving on. I think Jimmy earned the right to try to put the dagger in the Boston Celtics. I think he earned that right. Do I think he should have drove? Yes, but I think he earned the right based on what he did, because if it wasn't for Jimmy Butler, there would be no Miami Heat. That's the truth. So I think, as much as a Heat fan probably says, oh, he should have drove, well, he earned the right to shoot the dagger, because you got to go back and say, what did this dude do in this series? If I didn't have him, there would be no series, okay? The Miami Heat would have been vacationing a long time ago. Okay, so let's get into hockey here real quick. Took y'all to a 8-game series. No Middleton, 7-game series, buddy. There's not 8-game series. It'd be even. Lightning -105, 60-minute time here. Okay, Lightning -105. The Lightning had 31 shots. They've been solid. What are you going to get out of Andre Vasilevsky? We talk about Igor. We talk about how great Igor is. Yes, he's sensational. We know that. But what are you going to get out of Vasilevsky when they attack him to the blocker side tonight? That's the only place he's been susceptible in the series. Only place. If they had a freaking line on the blocker side, like an extra pad, he wouldn't be giving up goals. So what are you going to get out of the blocker side? I think the Lightning need to be better in the defensive zone. They're at home. They're the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. They know how to win. This is a game where I think they get the job done. Igor has been not as good on the road as he's been at home. I will say this, though. He has dominated the Tampa Bay Lightning this year, which kind of scares me. But Lightning -105, 60-minute time. I think they're going to win this game tonight. I don't want to say they're due for a win. I personally think they come out and win this game tonight. I was on the Rangers in game 2, so we're 2 for 2 on our bets in the series. I think the Lightning get the job done tonight. I'm late, but it was good. Let's see here. Damn, I really feel Rangers going to go up 3-0 for some reason tonight, but Lightning ain't bad. Pick it up. And like I said, guys, if the Lightning lose tonight, I'm going to be okay with that bet. Like, I can live with, like, there's some games like Diamondbacks Pirates. Okay. Great. I love the Diamondbacks. I think Zach Gallen's on the mound. Could the Pirates win that game? Hell yeah. Like, if I pick the Diamondbacks, I can probably go back and say, hey, I should have picked the Pirates because of this stat right here and this. Like, if I look at the Lightning game, if the Lightning lose, I'm okay with it tonight, because it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be upset I lost money yet. But, like, if I look at this game tonight, I'm on the Lightning because I think Andre Vasilevsky is a sensational goaltender. They're at home. If he fixes the blocker side problems, they will likely win this game. That's what it is. If Vasilevsky gets dominated on the blocker side, it was my bad. it was my fault because I look at it and I thought he could fix the issue. He's a talented enough goaltender to fix the issue. And if he doesn't do it, it is what it is, right? We lost. But I'm going to believe in Vasilevsky and we believe he gets the job done tonight. I personally like the over in the Lightning game. I think the over is going to be good. I think both goaltenders are going to give up goals. You can't rely on Igor to be, as good as he was on the road than at home, even though like home ice really doesn't mean that much in hockey. I like the under game. Feel like there's got to be playing tight. I like the over. I do like the over. I think the Lightning come to score in this game. I think they get a little more shots on net. And I think the Rangers continue to do what they have done throughout the series. I think it's going to be a 4-2 kind of game. And again, if it gets over, guys, it's probably 6 goals. I'm going to stay away from it. You can't get plus money on the over right now, which is good. So that's the one benefit of taking a risk on the over. I have Jays run line, Yanks, Astros, Lightning, 2-unit parlay. I like that. I think that's pretty good. I like the Jays, I like the Yankees, I like the Astros. I think the Astros bounce back today. They need to bounce back today, honestly. I mean, they were atrocious yesterday. So that's what we're going with, guys. Lightning 60-minute time. All right, let's talk baseball. Everyone wants to talk baseball. We're here. We got 10 minutes to talk baseball. I have 4 baseball plays. My picks are already posted. On the TikTok page. So, if you miss them now, you can go there. Warriors are -5 now, or did you go alternate spread? Let me see. Are the Warriors -5 now? They're still -4. I still have my -4. Detroit with the upset early. What time's that game? That's the wake up with baseball at NBC game at 11:30. Baseball. They're trying to make so many ways to make money. A wake up with baseball at 11:30. All right. So what would the 3-team parlay be today? Let's get through baseball, then I'll give you some parlay picks. Not a bad upset game, to be honest, with the Tigers. Yeah, the Yankees are just rolling right now. If you want to take a chance, guys, I will never tell you, I don't watch soccer, Omar. I will never tell you that it's a bad bet to take a team against a heavy favorite, for plus 245 odds. I don't think that's bad. Look at the New York Yankees are rolling right now. They're the best team in baseball. Everyone thinks they're going to win the World Series this year. It's their year. But again, the Tigers at plus 245 after getting dominated by the New York Yankees. Plus 245 is a significant number. That's worth taking a risk on in baseball because the New York Yankees are on pace to win 120 games right now. That's not going to happen, obviously, but they're on pace to win a lot. They're on pace to win way over 100 games. They're still going to lose 50-something games, right? So, Tigers, that could be a good upset spot for them. It's worth taking a shot. Unpopular opinion, but I never bet on MLB run lines. It's always 1.5. Yeah, I mean, it always is 1.5. It always is 1.5. But when I look at run lines, you almost have to bet on them if you're playing straights because you don't get any value with heavy favorites. Danny, Tanner, your hockey picks are smacking. Love that rocket science class in session. It's not rocket science, never been rocket science. How much do you like the Dodgers and then the Mets over 9? I like it over 8.5. I don't love it over 9. Did it shift up? It shifted up to 9, so I got it at the right time. I got it 8.5. I would probably stay away from it at 9, 8.5. I can live with it. There's a significant difference between scoring 9 runs in a game and scoring 10 runs in a game. That's Yankees. Yankees can still lose, guys. I work landscaping with these, I can't read that. With these Hispanic men, folks in OMG, they're like 6-6 on soccer plays. I'm calling a screenshot Blue Jays, Warriors in 5. Warriors will not win in 5 games. That's a terrible take. Plus 245, I'll put another ticket and take Tigers. There's value. Yeah, there's value on that, guys. There's value. Is there value on the Yankees today? Run line at, wait for it, minus 140? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Is there value on the Yankees at minus 300? No, in a parlay, guys, I'll show you something. If I combine the New York Yankees at minus 300 with the Arizona Diamondbacks at minus 154, wait, I gotta get rid of all these bets in my bet slip here. If I went Yankees and Diamondbacks, okay, that's only plus 119. If I take a Yankees at minus 300 and the Diamondbacks at minus 154, that's only plus 119. You're only a little over doubling your money there. Give it up, guys. Tigers is a huge stretch. I'm not saying it's not, and I'm not telling you to bet the Tigers. In no way am I telling you to bet the Tigers. And get the likes up, boys. Come on now, get the like. We got 1 million people on this show. We only got freaking 5,000 likes. Come on now. I'm not telling you to bet the Tigers. I'm just saying there's value there. There's value there. But again, if you take the Yankees at minus 300, you go Diamondbacks minus 154, it's only plus 119. I took Yankees team total over 2.5 for the first 5. I don't hate that at all, especially the way they hit home runs. Who will record hits in Detroit versus New York game? Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge will record a hit. Okay. Let's keep going here, guys. Let me get into my baseball plays. Let's get into the baseball plays. 5.7 likes. I like that. That looks a lot better. Okay, so baseball here. Let me make sure we're all good on YouTube. Not a lot of people watch on the YouTube today. Probably because I scheduled it for an hour, because I'm on Central Time, and I scheduled it for Eastern Time, and I started. Everyone's like, oh, an hour early. Well, that's a low line for Yanks sus, in my opinion. Warriors in 5, but 2.5 for the first 5 isn't that low. It's still tough to score 2.5. Rizzo gets a hit also. Red Sox money line and the over, obviously. Yeah, Red Sox money line. I mean, the over, the A's are going to have to contribute to the over today. Here's the thing about Frankie Montas. Is he as good as Paul Blackburn? No, I think he's a little more up and down than Paul Blackburn. But the thing about Montas is elite strikeout ability, 71 strikeouts and 64.2 innings. The Red Sox can hit, Oakland cannot, though. That's the thing. Like, the Red Sox got the Paul Blackburn yesterday. I think they can get to Frankie Montas today. Now, Rich Hill's going to pitch for the Red Sox, obviously 1-3 with a 4.85 and a 1.28 whip. You know, not great, right? Not great, but he's been good in a lot of starts this year. The Red Sox hit 260. Here's the numbers that you want to know. NBA all script. I wouldn't say that, but you know, Warriors went out. I wouldn't say that. If the no, guys, it's going to go 6 or 7 games. That's what it's going to be. Red Sox hit 260. The A's hit 210. Boston has scored 76 more runs than the A's this year. They have an OBP of 320 versus the A's at 277. The Red Sox team ERA is 3.76. The A's is a 4.24. I'm going to take the Red Sox for plus money all day on that. I am going to do that because Frankie Montas still has a 3.2 with a 1.28 whip. Okay, I know he's got the elite strikeout ability. Ooh, whatever. The Red Sox can strike out fine. Denver's just still going to freaking shit on a baseball today. Do you like Lightning today, my man? I do. I like them in 60-minute time. Who makes the playoffs, Angels or Red Sox? Red Sox. I think both could make the playoffs, but I do think once the Red Sox win today, they're back to 500, and then it's freaking to the moon. They played really well in their past 20 games. I like the under in the Red Sox game. I don't hate the under. I think the Red Sox could have a little tougher time. The best part about Montas in his strikeout ability is the under. Montas and Blackburn both pitching well this year. They are 100% good calls yesterday. Just came on. Appreciate that. They are pitching really well. Mexico plus 145 money line in soccer. I have no take on that, but go for it. Cardinals money line minus 132 versus the Cubs today. Now the Cardinals won yesterday. I think they win again today. We got Adam Wainwright on the mound for minus 132. Good bet here. 5-4, 275, 119 whip. He's given up 5 bombs in 59 innings. That's very good. Very good. He's keeping the ball in the zone. He's going to go against Justin Steele today, who's 1-5 with a 5.4 and a 1.58. 1.58 whip. Whip is, how many runners get on base per inning. That is horrendous. That is so bad. 1.58. Cardinals and Cubs are very similar offenses, but when it comes to the pitching staff, the Cardinals are better, and they're 15-12 on the road. The Cubs are 11-19 at home. I'm going to go with the better team, and that is the Cardinals today. Love your Cardinals pick. There you go. I like the Cardinals. I like the Red Sox because the numbers, guys. And again, could the Cubs win? Yes. Could the Red Sox lose to the A's? Yes. But the numbers are there to support the Red Sox and the Cardinals, so we've got the numbers. Red Sox not catching Yanks and Jays. I didn't say the Red Sox were catching Yanks and Jays, but we have expanded playoffs. Don't like 12 teams make it. Steele quickly becomes a bullpen game. Yes, he does. Like, the Cardinals could get up early on Steele, and we'll see what happens there. But I do like them at minus 132. Then we got Dodgers Mets over 8.5 here. It has since shifted up to 9. Now, I would not take it at 9. I think it's one I'd stay away from. There's better bets on the board today. There were 13 runs scored yesterday, though, so if you want to take a chance, go for it. But there's still a big difference between 9 and 10 runs. Like, scoring 9 in a game versus scoring 10, it's a difference. Trevor Williams is going to pitch for the Mets. He's 1-3 with 3.58 and a 1.19 whip. I think the Dodgers can get to him a little bit. And then Julio Urias is going to pitch for the Dodgers. He's been really good, right? 2.89 with the 1.11 whip. The thing about him is, though, been shaky over his past 5 starts. He's got 1 start with 8 earned runs. He's got another start with 4, and he's given up 7 homers in his past 5 starts. So teams are getting to Julio Urias a little bit in his past 5. So I think he could give up some runs today. These teams have hit a combined 115 homers, and they scored close to 600 runs. I don't want to go under with these teams, when they meet, especially with a shaky Urias right now and Trevor Williams, who does give up runs. Do you like the over 4.5 for the first 5 innings? Yeah, I think that's probably a safer bet, the over 4.5, rather than going for 9 the full game, in my opinion. Because honestly, if it was at 8.5, it would have been 4.5 for first half anyways. So yeah, I would probably go. I like over 4.5 in the first 5 more than going full game. Urias and Buehler haven't been the same recently. I know they haven't. And you look at Urias' numbers; they're still good, but before these last 5 starts, they were a lot lower. So we'll keep going here, guys. any other questions, throw them in the chat. Final bet here. We have White Sox versus Rays. We have Rays on the money line. I think the Rays bounce back today. Celtics or Warriors, don't be biased. Dylan, to see you. I'm already on the Warriors at -4, man. Warriors -4. Igor, Rangers over 31 saves. I don't hate that. I think he's going to step up, but I do think he gives up some goals tonight because I am on the other side of that. I'm on the Lightning today. Jays today, yes. Al Horford over 1.5 threes. Why not? It's low enough. Thoughts on the over/under for the Warriors game? I think you got to go over. I think you got to go over based on what we saw. Arenado for a dinger, why not? I think you got to lean over. It's not a bet I would play, but you got to lean over. When you're betting over, so guys, you're counting on guys to go out and make their 3-pointers. That's what you do. You're counting on guys to go out and make 3-pointers. So I'd got to lean over, knowing Jason Tatum is going to be good. Over 205.5, I'd go over. But what's that, like 212, like the regular? What's the regular total at? 215. Yeah, so you do a 10-point teaser on that. Yeah, I'd go over 205.5. Diamondbacks, Arizona. Yeah, guys, I'm on the Diamondbacks. I love Zach Gallen tonight. I think he gets the job done there. I think it's a 3-point type of game. Boston and Warriors going to shoot threes. Yeah, they have to. They definitely have to. You know, for the Celtics to stay in the series. Now, they did win the battle in the paint too. They outscored the Warriors in the paint last game, but they also made their 3-pointers. You got to make it 3-pointers. Late to the party. Red Sox, Cards, Rays. Red Sox, Cards, Rays. That's what I'm on. Got Horford to win MVP at 120-1 pre-series. You think he has a shot? Not really. I think they want to give it to Jason Tatum if they can. Now, granted, Jason Tatum didn't have a great game. You need if this happens, you need every role player to step up. You need game one over and over and over again for Al Horford to win the MVP. Warriors do win tonight. I like the Warriors at -4. Okay, so we get Rays money line here. Final bet. Let's get into this. Then we'll sign off in a minute here. But Lucas Giolito is going to pitch for the White Sox. He is 3-2 with a 3.61, a 1.37. He gives up a lot of walks and homers, though. Rays should be able to take advantage of this. Ryan Yarborough on the mound, 0-2 with a 4 ERA, 1.26 WHIP. Now the White Sox won yesterday, but they have struggled to score. I don't think that the one game changes that. I think the Rays get back on the winning track. They're a very good team, and they know how to win. They know how to win tight games. It's going to be a tight game today. So I do like Rays money line. Mark Smart can hit some threes. Yeah, guys, take the players for the. You know what? Hell, take Draymond for over his threes. Maybe he'll make a couple tonight. Why not? But yeah, I think Steph Curry has a big night from three. I think Jaylen Brown has a big night from three. Jason Tatum has a big night. So if you got Warriors to win, when do you think going to hit some three? Who do you think is going to hit for the Warriors? I think Steph Curry. Depending on what Clay's number is, you might want to go with Clay. He's a boomer bust guy. The only thing I like betting consistency. Clay is not consistent. He's up and down and up and down. Draymond's going to get his chances to shoot threes. If he's like a 1.5 total, you might want to take a risk on that. I don't think he's going to be terrible from the field again. I think Jordan Poole's going to have a better night. I had Jordan Poole over 1.5 threes last game and it didn't hit. But I think that's not a bad bet. I think he's going to have a better night. I think all the Warriors have a better night. Just be cautious on Steph Curry's point total. It's probably boosted a little bit based on what he did in game one. But keep in mind, he did set a 3-point record in the first quarter. So, that gave him a big jump. He only had 30-something points. He had 21 in the first quarter. So, don't go overboard on Steph Curry if you're going to bet like Jordan Poole to have a big night, because the Warriors still scored over 100 points. Steph Curry had a monster game, and nobody else really scored, right? So if, Steph has less points tonight and you're betting on all the Poole party there, you're betting on Jordan Poole to score, that's going to take some production away from Steph. So just keep that in mind. Like Clay only had 15. If Clay drops 30, which he could on any given night, right, that's going to take some production away from Steph Curry. Might be a Poole party. We'll see, guys. We'll see what it is. Astros can't hit for nothing, by the way. Just had to say that, bro. What do you mean can't hit for nothing? They didn't hit yesterday. Baseball is a game where, some days you're going to hit, other days you're not. All right, parlays. Let's talk parlays. My best parlays. Let me cook something up. I like Warriors money line to kick the parlay off at -178. You're going to get value there in a 3-legger. I think the Astros bounce back today. We put them in at -240. Why not? And then if you want a little plus money, take the Boston Red Sox there. You're still going to get +346 with the plus money. So you can go Warriors, Astros, Red Sox for a parlay. I do think they bounce back, -178, -240, and then the plus money with the Boston Red Sox at +102 to hike that up a little bit. People, and to also remember, if the Warriors beating themselves, the mentality after they lose this game will tell. I guess the Warriors, I think they come back with a vengeance in this game, it's going to be a tight game, guys, no matter what. It's going to be a tight game. My top two picks on my card today. I like the Cardinals on the money line, and I like the Warriors at -4 tonight. I really do. I feel good about them at -4 tonight. I think they bounce back, and I think they cover the spread. You might want to look halftime spread at -2 as well. I think that's worth playing. I don't like the Red Sox today. Rich Hill is trash. Their worst pitcher by far. You can't look at the one number, just his main numbers, and say that, though, in my opinion. He's had some bad starts, don't get me wrong, but he's been good enough to win. The Red Sox just hit the baseball. Like, if the Red Sox go up 5 by 4 or 5 runs, I don't see the A's coming back. So, and they're so explosive, they can win at any time. They can come back at any time. Best third quarter team in the league. Celtics got one at home, happy, losing by double digits. They could, I think the Celtics might come out tonight, take the foot off the gas a little bit. But again, you got no production out of Jason Tatum in game 1. No production. So, he probably is going to be better tonight. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Throw them in the chat. If not, we're going to sign off here. Leaving on the road to Memphis today, I believe. And then we'll be in Dallas on Monday, and we'll be working out of the studio on Tuesday. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Got a lot of great content coming right now. We're working off a freaking laptop in our room, in a hotel room. So the production's going to really go up. We're going to do a lot more content for you guys. And then also check out TikTok, guys. We got a ton of stuff. Brewers Moneyline. I don't bet on the Brewers, but I would say yesterday. But I don't bet on the Brewers. They're on the no bet list. Tatum is a head case. Brown MVP. You got 26 from Horford, 21. You also got 20. Yeah, you got 26 from Horford, 21 from White. Like, I kind of agree with Draymond. I don't think that happens again. Horford for MVP. That's going to take a lot. What should I parlay for a 3-teamer? I like Warriors money line. I like Red Sox plus money there, just to hike it up a little bit. If you don't like the Red Sox, you're uncomfortable with that, add a different team in. And then I like the Cardinals on the money line as well, or the Astros, really. However you want to put it in there. It depends what risk you want to be. I have Tampa Bay Lightning money line in 60-minute time. How do you feel about Smart rebounds and Tatum assists? I think Tatum's assist number is definitely going to drop down tonight. So I would probably go under on that. I think he's going to be more of a scorer. I think he's going to be a lot more aggressive. Any chances Clay for double digits today? I think a double-double a day. I think it's possible, but again, Clay's physicality has definitely dropped down since the injuries. I mean, he's more of a scorer, so I think if you're going to do anything, I would go scoring props for him. Lightning down 2-0 at home. I think they win tonight. Not on the Lightning. I'm on the Lightning. I'm on the Lightning tonight, 60-minute time. Mariners or Rangers. This is baseball talk. We're talking, guys. Probably go Rangers today. Clay 2 steps slow. Yeah, he's definitely not the same player that he was. 100% not the same player he was. So, any other questions, guys? Throw them in the chat. If not, we're going to sign off here. Braves versus Rockies. I like the over. I think Morton's on the mound for the Braves. I'd probably go Rockies today. I think I'd go Rockies. Let me see. Again, I'm not betting these games, though. I'm just giving you my take. Morton's up a lot of runs. I think the over of 11 looks pretty solid with Morton and Feltner on the mound. I think the over could be the play. I'm on Blue Jays 100% there. Any other questions, guys, throw them in the chat. If not, we'll sign off here. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join Discord, guys. If you're on TikTok, go over, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow that presence there. Join Discord. Discord, #1 place to talk to me. Links in the bio. Talk to our community. Get the picks from our entire community. Talk sports all day. Free. It's a great spot. And then we got merch coming, guys. Buy a t-shirt when we release the t-shirts, guys, so we can keep doing this for free for you guys. Just giving you guys picks and content and all that good stuff. Good luck, man. Good content. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate Dan Tanner. Get a great lunch. We will get a great lunch. We'll try to get some ribs in Memphis tonight, so very excited about that. How you feel about the over-under on the NHL? I think you got to go over. But again, it's one that I would stay away from. The over's plus money, so obviously more money is coming in on the under right now. But I think it sneaks over tonight. I do. I think it's going to be a six-goal game. Smart goes off tonight. Let's hope Smart goes off tonight. I'm good either way, right? Celtics win, I lose my bet. But if the Celtics lose, I win my bet most likely. Tatum dropping 40. I do kind of like that. Don't sleep on Rangers. Martin Perez on the mound. That's why I went with the Rangers. Guys. Tatum dropping 4. I don't like betting the Mariners. I really don't. Tatum dropping 40. So we got that, guys. All right, we're going to sign off here. Hope everyone has a great day. Hope everyone is ready to make some money. And we will talk to you tomorrow for another episode of Bet the Day.